Welcome to our 2021, our long awaiting 2021. There are things guys don't like, especially as ladies. I'm gonna be talking to someone, I don't know. There are things guys don't like that we have come a long way. There are things we have had around us unconsciously, or sometimes you may have been told that these things they are there, and you have watched that they are there, and most times people feel it's part of me. I can't do. If you want me, you have to grow with it. You have to accept it. You have to accept me the way I want. Nobody likes anger. For instance, no guy wants to stay with a woman that is always angry. At any little touch, you get provoked, you get angry, and you begin to think, or you begin to feel the man should understand with you. That is who you are. No man wants to stay with a woman that is always angry, is always nagging. So precisely, I said 10 things guys don't like. You have to avoid them in your new move, your new down, your new 2021. So you're going to work on these 10 things, you're going to avoid them as you walk into your new relationship. Point number one, a woman that dresses low. You dress low, you're stepping out, or even within the house. Most times when I talk with people, I tell them you have to be your fan. You have to learn how to be your fan. Even when you're within your house, you have to dress well. Even when you're on some short things, some comfy things that makes you comfortable, things that makes you look well. You want to be comfortable, you want to be free in the house, you want to wear some airy clothes that will really make you feel comfortable within the house. Most times I tell people, walk up to your mirror. Do you look well on it? Do you really look well on these clothes? Do they look fine on you? There's that thing that registers in your mind, that even when you look at yourself, oh, this is not fine. But when it's fine, there's this confidence. You feel like walking through your house, your room, and you see yourself, you look at yourself, you admire yourself, look at yourself, tell yourself, oh, this fits better, this doesn't fit. Especially when you're going out, you're hanging out with friends, you want to meet with a friend, you don't need to dress low. Guys don't like when ladies dress low. You just dress sharply, you take yourself, you wear unfitted clothes, you wear clothes that are not well fitted. Not when you wear trousers. There are some clothes, for instance, that they are not your size. You just go to the market because it's raining, you buy them, you begin to wear them. Some of us ladies here, sometimes, like personally, for instance, I have these big arms, so there are some clothes I don't wear. I don't wear them out, and even within the house, because I love when I wear clothes and I look at myself, I admire them. And most times, like I tell people, so most of the clothes I have and I wear them, they are clothes I can wear within the house. I can wear stroll my street, walk down the street, walk a friend out of the house, a visitor. So when you have clothes that you know that this don't look well, I will suggest, or for me, I tell you, keep off clothes like that, because you don't even know when a friend is coming to the house. You don't even know when a friend decides to bash. Maybe he just wants to make a stop by. Like sometimes they tell you, okay, I just came to the street to see a friend and I decided to stop by just to say hello to you. So maybe he's just by your door and he presses the bell and he walks in, and you're not looking well. You're looking like everywhere is busy, your body is busy. Like I said, personally, I have these big arms, so I know the kind of clothes that fits me better. Sorry if you see me looking on my phone, looking at the screen here. I have some things here, some jots down, things that to fresh up my memory. Some of us, we have this big side, there are clothes that don't fit you. Not because friends are wearing them and they are raining, you want to get them. No, there are clothes that don't fit you. Most times when you dress, look at the house, neighbors, if you don't have anybody in your flat or in your house to ask, how do I look? Walk up to your mirror, ask yourself. Your mirror will be able to tell you, oh, this fits better, this doesn't fit. Like personally, I have a mirror in front, I have another one and back. So if I'm seeing my face, this other mirror is telling me how my back looks. And most times when you dress up, be this excited person that walk up, you allow people to tell you, even the little child in the house should be able to tell you, oh, this doesn't look well on you, this looks better. So you should be able to get ready to change them at any time. Point number two, too much makeup scare men. They scare these guys, but we don't know. Most of us, we have this culture of, I must make up my face or I'm not going out. If your face is not makeup, our faces are not makeup, we don't go out. I tell people most times when I talk, I don't know individual differences. I don't make up. I don't make up. I take my bath. And the only thing that comes on my face is just the red lipsticks, which my husband loves. I don't make up my face, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't make up. If you like it, oh, fine, you can do it. But especially when you're meeting someone for the first time, you're meeting a guy, let your life not be all about makeup, makeup, makeup. You make up your face, he's seeing your makeup, and most of us, when we make up and we happen to pull down this makeup, we look different from who we really are. So if you check my videos, I've mentioned too much makeup or makeup. If you have your way for the first time, don't even make up. Let him accept you the way you are. He should be able to accept you, and if time, I mean, as time goes on, he should be able to tell you, okay, fine, I want ladies on makeup, just mild. No man on earth, the little I have talked with, they don't like makeup. Too much makeup, you wear it, and you're actually wearing someone else's face. It's possible when you make up, you're wearing someone else's face, you know. So I would suggest you don't do too much makeup on your face. Even if you have to do makeup, let it be light. Most guys don't like makeup, heavy makeup that it makes you look like you want to do a drawing. You pick up your serviette, you place it on your eyes. It's drawing like it's looking like a cat. You place it on your mouth, it's looking like a teddy bear. No, most guys don't like it. So you have to reduce your makeup this year, 2021. My point number 3, bad breath. Guys don't like bad breath. You don't like bad breath. You know, sometimes you get up in the morning and you have a snack in the house, or maybe you read early hours of the day, you're snacking on something. You know, we ladies, sometimes we like to snack on one or two things, but you just walk up to your kitchen, you just see something, you decide to test. And most times when you test, you don't remember to brush your mouth, you don't remember to clean up, and maybe a call comes and you decide to step out. Or conscious or unconsciously, sometimes we just have people that are not conscious of their breath. You must be conscious of the breath that comes out of you. When you talk with people, and you can do it yourself, it's possible. You can blow into your palm, and there's a wave, a wave that comes back to you. If your breath does not smell well, you must have been told. You know it because you must have stayed with one or two persons around you that have told you. Maybe when you're talking, you see people turn their faces this way or the turn. You just know that you have a bad breath. Guys can't work with people with bad breath, especially ladies. If you know you have a bad breath, no, it's something you should do. There are things you should work on. It makes you confident. It makes you feel elegant. It makes you feel like you're light. When you're talking to someone, you should be free to look eyeball to eyeball into that person's eyes or face. You should be able to communicate, or you should be able to pass a message. But if you have a bad breath, no, it won't work that way. There are things that can naturally work on your bad breath. I grew up with a grandmother that tells us a lot about bad breath, from your armpit to your mouth. Sometimes locally within the house, she presses lemon. This normal lemon we know, she presses it out and then pours the liquid into warm water she gives us. She tells you don't take it in, just put it, you gargle it. She will tell you to hold on it, and then you just, after a while, she tells you gargle it and then pour it and do it again, and you go ahead, brush your mouth, you know. And sometimes when we are going out, she goes up to the extent of, you know, those days, you know, we have roll-on, we share roll-ons on. She has a way of sharing this roll, a bottle of roll-on, she shares it, 2 people per bottle, she shares it, she has a way of pouring it. She tells you go she goes to the kitchen, that's who she is. She goes to the kitchen, she picks, this time not lemon, lime, because lime is more harsh. She presses the water out, and she tells us, touch the water and rub your armpit. And we're like, but mama, this is not, it won't work. And we notice when you do it, you go out, it works, you know. It just keeps you fresh, and then, you know, you are like, it's moisturized. And, you know, sometimes she goes up to the extent of even using, what's it called, baking powder. She mixes it inside water. She tells you when your armpit looks dark, she mixes it and tells you to rub it. After like 10 minutes, she tells you to wash it off. And that even has a way of toning that skin, that part of the skin, you know, the armpit. Most of us, we have this dark, stubborn way of the armpit. It's just there. But when she uses this, you just notice that after 2-3 days, it tones it and it looks like your skin. So ladies, these are some of the things that guys don't work well with things like this. They don't accept it. They might not tell you, but if you are aware of who you are, you notice that some things are not working well, please avoid them in your 2021 as you walk into your next relationship. It will help you a lot because you're going to be mixing with a lot of people. You're going to enjoy it. Even when you have that man finally, there are things he may not want to cope with. So these are things you should actually work them out, out of you so that you can enjoy your relationship. Point number 4, lying. When you don't know how to say things the way they are. Everybody wants to belong. Everybody wants to feel okay. I belong. If I don't tell this guy, or if I tell this guy where I'm coming from, he won't accept me. He won't respect me. He won't want to marry me again. He won't want this relationship to continue. No, it's better you tell him where you're coming from, your home, where you're coming from. You don't have to tell him what you have. Tell him. There are things you don't even need to tell him, but don't lie. You don't need to lie to make it work. When you talk too much too, it makes you lie. You don't lie. Be conscious of who you are. Present yourself the way you are. Let him accept you the way you are, because when you lie, it makes him feel. You can even tell him some things. There are some things he can do with you, some things, business and other things he can do with you. You will lie to him. So learn not to lie in your new relationship. My point number 5, lying. When you lie too much, you talk too much, you lie. It's certain. It comes in. You don't know, because when you're talking, you have to tell a story and be building what you have said previously. You have to keep lying to keep that thing going and then to keep that relationship going. You don't need to lie. Please avoid lying. It puts guys off. Point number 6 is arrogance. When you're arrogant, you know it. Someone must have told you you're arrogant. Or your mother must have told you this thing you do is not nice, especially when you're with brothers, cousins in the house. When you're arrogant, someone must have told you and you just know that personally you know you're arrogant. Avoid that nature of being arrogant, because some of us ladies, you know you're arrogant, and when a guy talks to you, said, that's who I am. You have to learn to accept me the way I am. If you don't like who I am, then you have to get out of here, or you have to get out of my life. No, because guys comes and they get out of your life. They continue to get out of it. And guys that tell each other, oh, I've met her, but she's so arrogant and pompous. You don't need to be doing that. You have to be humble. I'm not saying you should roll yourself on the ground because you want a relationship. No, you have to be you, but you don't have to be arrogant about it. Point number 7, when you're watching a movie with your guy, you don't talk too much. You have mentioned before in one of my videos, 1 or 2 of my videos, say, look, when you talk too much and it pisses him off, because even if it's a movie you have watched, you're very conversant with, you know the story from end to end, from beginning to end, you know the story. When you're watching a movie with your guy, don't keep him busy by talking. The essence of watching that movie is to listen and hear what is going on there. So together, listen and watch what is going on and learn whatever you want to learn together. Don't keep him busy talking all through the movie, because you're distracting him, you're making him not concentrate. It really puts guys off. But a lot of us ladies, we don't know this. So get it. Point number 8, learn not to remove your guy's cap. You know, he's wearing a hat, maybe he just walked into the house, he's here for a visit, or you guys are out for something, you're in a class, you're somewhere, he's wearing a hat. Don't remove it for any reason. He's wearing it for something, because maybe he might be hiding a bad eye, or he might be hiding a scratch, or he has something. Maybe he doesn't even have money to like have a haircut, so he might be hiding his hair or his head or a cut or a bad eye with that cap. So when he walks up to you and you remove his cap, it's like, oh, like my little son used to tell me, don't remove my chieftaincy. Guys don't like it when you remove their caps, their hats. They don't like it because you may be like making the hair rough, or maybe making people to see that he has a cut. And most of us, when we see people have a cut, you tend to ask, oh, did you have a fight? You had a cut here? Questions and all. A lot of guys don't like talking too much, answering questions. You know, he might be wearing that cap or might be covering something. There's something maybe he's hiding. Politely, you can tell him, okay, why are you wearing this cap? Can I see your face? I've not seen your face for a while, or I really want to see your face. I really want to be communicating eyeball to eyeball with you. Can you take off your cap? You see, most of them, they can roll it this way, or maybe they gently, they remove the hat. But if you go ahead to just pull it, that's rude, that's arrogant. That's not nice, and guys don't like it. So learn not to remove your guy's hat the next time you see him. And point number 9, exhibiting authority on him. You want to tell him, I have the money, I have the car, after all, this house is mine, I bought this house, I got this. Don't exhibit authority over any man. Even if it has to be like a little. I learned a lot from my little son, and there are some things when I tell him, he tells me, Mommy, don't do this, be polite about this, be polite about that. That's how to say it, you know. Guys don't like when you exhibit authority over them. Allow him to be your man, allow him to be the guy, allow him to be the rule. You can politely tell him things, you can politely make your suggestions, and wrongly, kindly walk him into what you want him to be. You don't need to exhibit authority over any guy. And in your new relationship of 2021, you don't need it. So you have to keep it aside, keep it far from you. It should be one of the big things you keep far from you if you find yourself doing it. Our last point, which is point number 10, you must learn to look cute. That trace back to I think point number 2 or so, which talks about not dressing low, don't dress low. You must learn to be cute in your voice. Don't speak in someone else's voice you have listened to, you have watched in a movie, you have a presenter. Just be yourself, talk like you. You don't understand English, the one you understand, please speak. Whatever you know, speak with your voice. Don't live in someone else's shell. Don't begin to look and you begin to act and behave like someone else. Be you. Just keep being you and keep being remaining you. Say it the way you're supposed to say it. Do it the way you're supposed to do it. And make sure you're cute in them. Be nice in your voice. Be nice in what God has given to you, because that is your uniqueness, and that is why God created you to be who you are. Don't forget to do the 10 things in your new relationship in 2021, and you'll be cute. You'll get it well. And please don't forget to subscribe to my video. If you're just watching me for the first time, my name is Ann Moses. Don't forget to like and share my videos. And your comments are welcome, because they will help us to do something else for you. And even if you don't like what we do here, your comments will help us. Send us your dislikes and then send us your likes. You're the reason why I'm sitting here. God bless you.